How's that, Hadi? I've been yakking away this whole time. Yes, I do. No sign language. That's better, isn't it? It's sign language. And I used to be pretty good at sign language. My dad learned it because he knew, he used to work with a deaf guy at the body shop. So he went out and actually took classes to understand and communicate with this guy. And they were signing all the time back and forth to one another. It was great. I was motivated to learn it myself. Back in the day, I used to know it pretty good. All right. Craig, good morning. Good morning, Ali. That's it. This is all I want to see it come back to. We're out of there. Little bull traps holding right now. Just come back and clean me out. That's funny. So now I'm just going to wait for these two candles to get taken to the upside. And you're already in a premium portion of this range, so you should probably wait till this upside gets taken. Or at least till we get down to a discount again. We get back into this breaker here. That'll be a nice little scoop and run. Can you guys hear me now? Okay. I suppose I just have to turn up my, I could hear myself. Yeah, you can hear me? Okay. You guys hear me? That's good. Excellent day. See, how was family there, Dee? Craig, Ali, how's everybody doing there? Hope you guys have had a good weekend. We met up with all our friends from our Africa trip, shared videos this weekend. My brother finally got an hour-long video put together of the whole trip, which was great. So we got a chance to enjoy that. We had a big barbecue at the lake here, and we had a great time, man. It was good to reconnect with these people again. They're a great bunch of people, like really, really kind, nice people. You know, we get 16 people together in a group like that, and all you know is your brother and his wife and maybe a friend or two that they have, and you don't know anybody else. You think, oh man, there's going to be some asshole in this group that you're not going to get along with. And they were all awesome. They're all great. My cousin says to me, he says, hey, you know what that means, right? You were the asshole. I said, there wasn't one bad person there. He goes, you know what that means? So we're below this busy here now. See that? Now we're just looking to see if this holds price. And this bull trap is holding. We're going to come back down into this lower range here. Would you review crude oil? It was a very nice weekend. You look to buy a retrace and hold on 8:30 candle. Let's put the 8:30 in here because I've got everything else in here this morning. So let's stick the 8:30 in here. So typically you want to see if this is going to be the bull candle. We're supposed to go long now. you'd want to see this take out the lows, take out these highs, come back into this. I think that's the traditional AD model, is to see the lows get taken first. So you sweep the lows, come back through, take out these highs, come back to the 830, catch it for a long. Unless he's doing, no, because this is before the fact. So I think that's how you traditionally look at it, isn't it, Eddie? And let me have a look at oil for you, Craig. So Craig, I'm looking for oil to take this high here or give us a decent retracement because you're back up inside this range. And the only thing I could see was this immediate rebalance right here. Let me get this out of here. On the hourly level, this immediate rebalance, you saw it right there. Once we broke that, came back inside, that was the long. And inside this range, 50, 62%, using your fib tool, internal range liquidity, take profit model 1 approach, and then you wait for this bull trap here to get taken to the upside, which is the breaker that takes out these lows. So this breaker that you have, we've traded back into the midpoint of it. The last up close candle, again, being the most sensitive. I want to see if that's taken as well. Close it to the upside. As soon as you get on top of this, look for this to go higher. And then you're looking for a nice big dig back into premium stuff here again. You got Sibbies here, Bissies here. Those all look like great places to catch a long. Where is the I'm trying to think about what background. Canvas. Try and get rid of these regular trading hour blocks that are sitting in here. Anyway, that's what I'm looking at there, Craig. I want to see that get broken to the upside before I go higher. Otherwise, if we take out this candle here on the downside, look for a retracement back into this range here again. You're looking for this Bissy and a retest of this Sibby down here, which we haven't really got the full flavor of it yet. So if you look for, pull your fib tool on the low to high, 50% puts us right in here. So if that holds price, sorry, let me just get that right there. So 50% puts us right on top of this little swing point here, puts us right in the middle of that Bissy and gets us back into the Sibby fill. So if you take that candle out, I'll be looking for down here and then wait for an opportunity to see the next run higher into here. So that's what I'd be hunting for there in the lower time frames to see if there's anything in there that supports the price going higher. But right now, watch out for the bull trap holding price. And because you're high up in the premium portion of that range already, just wait for that on a safe side, wait for that side to get taken before committing to a long, because if that reverses on you now and comes back deeper into this range, that's a hell of a drawdown that you're going to endure. So you have to wait for at least a nice little discount box. And if it runs through that, then you got to wait, right? Because if we close an hour, like if we close it at 9 or 10 o'clock below this level, then I'm not bullish at all. I'm going bearish deeper into this range. And really all that's left is that little immediate rebalance again. And if we work our way through that, then I'm looking for a run on the lows. So just be careful beginning of the week after non-farm payroll. If nobody told me the other day I was on Friday, I thought it was Thursday. I'm like, I'll see you guys tomorrow. And then it was tomorrow came, and then I was like, no, it's Saturday. I said, here I am telling these guys about be careful about non-farm payroll. To get old, to lose your days, lose your mind. It's so nice, just coffee in the garden. Don't realize what day it is. Anyway, that's what I'm looking at there, Craig, for oil. For our friend Ali, that's what I looked for, this bull trap this morning. Out of here, nice little retap of this bull trap, came back up inside here. You have equal highs now, and then all of a sudden this bull trap rejects price. And then I look for, okay, now I'm inside this range here. If I can get through this level and this level, I'd like to see us take these lows. So you look for this every single time. Doesn't matter what time frame you're on. We get this downside broken, we get a range extension. So you're going to see it pop back up, and you go, if it breaks through this level here, and you've got an overlapping BISI as well, that's your little wiggle room and your mean threshold. If it starts to run through that on a big close, then you start to look for higher in the range. It rolled over. You go, okay, now if I can get back below here again, I'm happy with this. Retest the low. We did close below the low. You come back, you retested the low right there for continuation on the downside. So you continue trading all the way through to take profit model 3, which is just any type of a change in direction that you see. So here's your first BISI, or sorry, your first SIBI that says, guess what, I'm changing direction on you. And then I have a small little market structure shift above me. So as soon as you see it close above that, you go, I'm on the wrong side of this. And see that candle closes above there, close out your trade. It comes back, taps it. That's where you can get long back inside this range. Internal range liquidity hunt, take profit model 1 if you want, whatever. Take profit model you want to use. Yeah, and that's that hunt all over again, right? So that's your internal range liquidity hunt. You see a BISI shows you a break to the downside. It comes back up, trades back inside it, continues going lower, takes the low. So now you want to see it run all the way back down into this little SIBI right here. So that's BISI to SIBI. Take profit model 2. Look for box-to-box trading. And obviously your no-go zone is right there. That's 692. You start breaking that above that on a close, then you're on the wrong side of it. Look for this BISI to get, or this breaker to get taken before hunting for anything higher. What am I in right now? Oh, that was the German DAX and the Nifty 50. I wanted our little friend here to be here on Friday. I gave you this upside objective for, well, I didn't give you this, but this is my upside objective in Nifty 50 on Friday. This is what I wanted Nazir to be here for. So when we left on Friday, he talks about how anybody that I have in here that's in India and you guys are trading the Nifty 50 and you say it's not the same. You're right, it's not the same in that the time frame you get to trade is only 5 hours. You don't get the luxury of trading these indices for long times, right? So if you get a 5 to 7 hour trade time, it's still going to move towards the PD arrays that we talk about. That's why you see these big gaps in that in here. So that was the upside objective we were looking for in Nifty 50 on Friday. So we opened. Here's Friday's, where's Friday rate? Friday. So we got down to our discount box right here, right? We ran up and we re-engaged this candle to the left, right? So we got above the order block, came back, tapped it. So that was my upside objective. And literally 3 hours, you're into it. And now we're into Sunday. Well, we didn't get it on Friday, but you got it on Sunday. That was the upside objective. See how it kind of skips ahead, but it's still reaching for those upside objectives, right? This mean threshold of this candle. And that was a 4-hour window, I think it was. Yes, 4-hour BISI right here. So that was the 4-hour objective to reach for. And now we're back down into this premium now that we've got above it. You're looking at this whole BISI to hold price now for this to continue to push up into here. If we close below this level, right there, on a close, you're hunting for this down here. So you guys do get the same objectives, you just have less time to reach for them, and it's a lot more choppier, obviously. That's why you have to kind of play on these lower time frames, 15-minute charts. If you only got 5 hours to hunt for stuff, then look for the same kind of setups, right? You have a body trade below this level, there's your change in direction. After hitting a higher time frame objective, you reach below it, come into it, aim lower, look for the 50% of the range. Stop loss is sitting above here, and finally you get your run down lower. You're looking for this discount box right here now. You can get through this level, right there. That's a 15-minute chart. So those of you who are trading the Nifty 50, make sure you stay on these lower time frames. You can still reach your objectives because you're trading within that 4-hour period. So you're using the 1 minute, 5-minute chart to trade hourly, which would be your higher time frame objectives. That's the, what am I in there, 15 minutes? So now what you want to see is a trade below this and start hunting for liquidity down here. And then if it starts to reach for that, that's the 4-hour objective. And myself tap off the hourly or the midnight open. Just come back and give this a little tap right now. There's your range extension. Closed above. And I want to see this as a nice little continuation there. I'll even buy one right there. I want to see that continue to run higher now. And I'm looking for, if I was being like ultra crazy, I'd be looking for these equal highs up here. If you're trying to look for just your next upside premium objective, you've got these two here. This immediate rebalance here. And you had a breaker or a bull trap sitting right there. So your stop loss would have to sit just below, one tick below these two candles here. So there's the SIBI. You can get a reaction off of that. So you don't want to see your threshold of this candle get taken again. Like this one here. Watch to see where it closes. Good morning, Hans. Friday was a big crude drawdown. Friday was a crude drawdown. Yeah. Just don't get caught in this bull trap here. I'd wait for something clean to happen on the hourly first before committing, because there's some nice upside objectives for you to reach for. $65. That's a nice little return on your money if you can get above this bull candle. If it doesn't, if it holds price. Even if it just wicks above that, it's not good enough for me. I want to see a full body close above there on a 910, because you can get a 910 turn here. Where are we at now? We're just coming into 9 o'clock. So if this could be just a wick above here, give you your 9 o'clock turn and start running all the way back down into this range again. You're paying a premium, hoping that premium continues to push higher. And Disney is still bouncing off of our watch here line, and we haven't really broken above that 4-hour objective to reach for this next higher time frame objective yet either. So not super crazy about Disney right now. Gold has been doing some, I think there's something wrong with Trump. That's why you see these prices in gold moving up. They're eking it up higher, because if he dies suddenly, you watch the price of gold. If he has a big jammer, he doesn't look too healthy right now. If he gets a big jammer and pops his clogs, then you're going to see gold do a big run. Where is gold? Sugar. It doesn't look like it. Oh, there's gold. Look at that, making new highs, $3,663, all-time new high. You trade and hold silver. I'm long. Wheat, no. Look at that. My ex-father-in-law was my father-in-law was telling him about this gold, and he had it at $1,800 past year. $1,850, I think he looked at it as. Yeah, he was in here. I think he originally bought it at $1,850, and then it went way down. Yeah. I think he got like up here at $1,850, and it went down. Then when it came back, he got his money out. I'm like, no, hold it. Now it's like double in price already in just over a year. It's nuts. $3,600. All right, now I'm going to move this to break even. I should pay myself a portion there. What am I going on? So pay yourself at the rejection block or old high. If this creates a new reversal and that bear trap or bull trap holds, then it's a risk-free trade. I'm looking for this BISI, or sorry, this up close candle here. It's mean threshold, or this 4-hour once again above us. Let's put that up there. Let's stick it right on the beezer. Right there. It's a risk-free trade, so we'll let it go. So I want to see this CP here now, hold price. I don't want to see us even so much as get a wick below 771. This BISI would be nice to hold inside that level as well. We got overlaps of SIBI, BISI. leave the portion open. There's your B level, right at consequent encroachment of the BISI, consequent encroachment of the SIBI. Not quite consequent. Yeah, I guess that would have been consequent encroachment of that SIBI as well. See if she goes higher. I know that high's been taken now. This would be a great time to run back to Hadith's 830. If you're looking for its lows taken, high taken, return to 830 and push that higher. That just means that I have to break through here. And it changes my direction for the time being. But we'll see this hunt for Hadith's 830 if we can get through that level on the close. And we're not, we just did a D level entry there. And rejection block again. High gets taken, pay yourself. So now I don't want to see this get below here. So lock in a bit of profit, let it run. And you want to see a body get above here, and it's not so far. So this could still end up being a bull trap on us. And this has been filled, so I don't want to see it come back into here again. So that candle right there, I want to see that start to hold price and see if we can get a reaction off of here. And this is 6 a.m., so let's get through 6 a.m. Use it as support to push higher. That's not good. I don't want to see that. And we're through all three in one candle, so my butt's next. I'll take that money. Oops, that was my stop loss, wasn't it? Okay, I'm out. Here I am taking my stop loss off. Wait for something cleaner now. You're through that mean threshold. Let's get up on top of here first, then get back in sync with the market. And you got this next one, so they're kind of overlapping. Wait for the 6 a.m. candle to get cleared. That's above there now. We got the extension of the range. There's the retap. Rejection block. There's a small little imbalance up here. It's a price imbalance. That will be it smells like coffee up there. It smells like somebody's awake making coffee. So I'm looking at this from a higher time frame objective. If we're looking at the 4 hour, that has left us relative equal lows here, and we've got a SIBI that has not even been touched yet. We've had an A plus entry, just literally close and leave here without giving us a institutional order flow entry drill. We've had a retest of the mean threshold, and we haven't really got a body close above this 1 hour. I think it's a 1 hour. Oops, wrong chart. This one here. Or is that a breaker? What am I looking at there? So the BISI is up here. See that? I don't know what this one is, so I'm going to move that one. It's a 15-minute. We're going to move this into the hourly one right here. And that is an upside hourly objective. This one's finding support. See that? Right at its mean threshold. Find support, start pushing higher. I'm going to wait for the 6 a.m. to get taken. And we got 9:30. I want to see this just roll over here and come back down. Let's see if we can tag at these 8:30 again for a long. Looks like a long candle day if you're going higher. Morning, Ollie. So this is the 9-10 turn. Here's a 9. So we get 10 down here, creating the 10 o'clock turn, or take out this low, and then start pushing back higher for 11-12. Where's 15 minute here? It's right here. Back to these equal highs. If we can get through those equal highs on a close, then we're looking for a run on this liquidity below us here. That'll put us down to 745. Okay, let's see what happens. What's our oil up to right now? See how that oil's holding off on that, Craig? That's what you got to be careful of, man. Right there. That's why you wait for a body to break above here. If this mean threshold gives way and we get underneath this candle, look for this little area here to provide some support to come back deeper into this range at 50%. That's what you got to be careful of. And then you go down to the lower time frame and say, is this high here that we see forming here, is there a possibility that this bull trap is going to be manifest on the lower time frames, and it's going to tell us that it's kicking off? Here's the reversal here. So you say, if I get a body close below here and retest this, I'm looking for continuation. Well, it actually closes right on it. So we've had this debate many times in the past about, do you take it right on the close, or do you wait for a full body to get below it? If it does and does not come back and retest it, we wait for the next one. So if that's the case, this one closes on it. So you either took it or you said, no, I'm going to wait for a full body to get through it. It does. Now you say, this is where I'm aiming for if I don't get a wick back into here. So all the time we don't have a body below that level, we're looking for a retest of this here. and then all of a sudden we get a body drop below it. You say, okay, now this level becomes my retest, not this one. So it comes back up, retests that level multiple times, and then finally goes lower. You're looking for your discount, so you pull your fib tool from low to high. Your first discount's here, then you have another one here. So there's your first one. If you've taken your this level here, that's your premium. First discount, you would have got it in that one candle. Bang. Now you're looking for it to trade below that level on a close, and then take out this level right here. So you add that one and that one together. It takes it out. Now you want to see it retest it and keep coming lower. It doesn't retest it. It just keeps coming lower. And then you look for your discount. Next discount's down here. And if that gets taken out, we're looking for a run on the lows. That literally runs right through it, takes the low. And I say, I want to see this get retested again and continue going lower. So it came back, retested it here. You wicked all the way back up into that second one here. And then finally kept coming lower. So now we're looking for a continuation on the downside here. But it would keep coming lower. So right now I haven't got a desire to see this push higher. You're looking for this to hold right there at that level. You want to see that hold. If you want to start pushing this higher again, and the fact that that mean threshold held price, are you looking at this mean threshold? It's given up price. That gives up. Look for some retest and support in here and look for a run deeper into that range. This was the rollover we're expecting here too. We wanted to see that break above it. It didn't. So the rollover is check the mean threshold. If we give that gives way, which is right here, look at how sensitive that level was. Comes back, retests it right at the 6 a.m. candle, keeps coming lower. So we're looking for these 830. So now that the low has been taken and the high has been taken, you want to see it come back, retest this 830 and go higher. Is that correct, Adi? Vittorio in Singapore. Welcome, welcome. Hold high. I'll be all right without hitting that. Look at her, Cheetah, with the coffee. I was telling everybody this morning, I said, I could smell coffee. Somebody's up. Thank you very much. And look at that, plums for an old guy. That's what gets us regular in the morning. Thanks, G. Nectar of the gods. So we're back to this breaker here, and we've got a reaction off of that. I'd like to have seen us get to a D's 830, but hey, it ain't over yet. It's not over yet. To see that low, he says, I'd like to see that low get taken first. A little cluster there. So you want to see this low get taken again. So not only do you want to see this run back through here, come back up, tap it, then go, correct? So you want to see this roll over here, go right through your 830, not just tap it and go higher. You want to see it go through the 830, take out this low. I'd love to see it come back and retest this old 4-hour area that we've talked about a few times. Oops. This one right here, I want to see this 4-hour get retested. That'd be kind of nice to see first, Hadi. And then come back up on top of your 830 and start pushing higher. Like if 10 o'clock takes out 830 low, come back, hit 830, Hadi's 830, and let's take this sucker to the moon. Let's start moving it right back up into this higher time frame, 4-hour, 15-minute level. How's that? Are we on the same page there, buddy? Yes. Yes, he says. Yes. Agreed. That's how I understand your strategy anyway. Now couple that with fair value gaps that are broken, inversions that are supported, bear traps that are broken. I'm all for it. we can double down on that strategy that D has. Wait for an inversion, market sector shift for the long. Now we could just simply see a the equal highs are sitting right here now at 793-ish. That mean threshold is sitting around 817, 818. So kind of keep that in mind. Mondays. A 1 minute market structure shift, yes. You could still get it on a 5 minute or something else, but typically we look for a 1 minute market structure shift. Plums. Plums in the morning. Good old coffee's all I need. Still pretty choppy. Mean threshold is holding price right now. 787. That's the consequent encroachment of this. Also the rejection block. The 2 plum limit is advised. And we've got 3 this morning. That'll be live from the bog. This is ThetaWaveTrader Flush. It's been a 3 plum morning here in the markets, and the markets are flushing. So keep in mind our upside objective, mean threshold here, and this 4 hour. So far we still have price being held. We've ran down below this level, deeper into this range. I bet you that's more than 50% inside this range that we created from here to here. And it is, there's 50%. We've traded into that. You kick off of that, you see a SIBI form. You go, great, now I want to see this SIBI get retested. If it doesn't, and the bodies continue to push through the candle to the left, which is this candle, we have a body close above it right there. As soon as it comes back and retests this level, we're looking for it to continue going higher. So now you're still bullish. So stay on the horse. We're still bullish. There's the 786. That's the rejection block on the 5-minute candle. Right there, 786. We just finished calling that one a few minutes ago. Now I want to see if that holds, or know whether or not we just run back through this level. And if we get through here, look for a continuation on the downside, and looking again for this 4-hour. Don't marry your trades. Don't go, oh yeah, it's definitely going there for sure now. Just make sure all your PD arrays are being supported in order to validate your higher time frame narrative. I'm tempted to eat one of them plums, plums and coffee. You talk about a colonic for the morning. Egads. Could be a rough morning or a smooth, very, very, very smooth morning. All right, we'll stop. That's what old guys do now. Don't you notice that they all talk about their bowel movements? Hey, how you doing, Charlie? How's everything moving? Oh, it's good. Good. Got a little constipated the other day. I don't know, that Benefiber works great for the good old days. You talk about your motorcycle, and then you're talking about bowel movements at 60. Oh man. All right, so the next upside is looking for right here at 792, 800, 811. 792, right there. Wow, this would be a great place for this to hold, and this rejection block to hold price. And we just start running right back through the mean threshold of this candle. So I want to see this whole down close candle get taken, this little swing, find support, retest this breaker, and keep coming lower. You guys should be excited this week. Michael's back, I think. Isn't Michael back today? Isn't this his official, or is it next week? Took out the highs. Nice call, Hans. Looking for 799 or 800 and 810 next. See how the same thing we teach every morning when you see a change in direction. Sorry, a swing low, change in direction, let candle to the left, breaks it above it, find support at it, look for range extension. The range extension. Now we're looking for mean threshold and 800 now. Yeah, 15th is when he's back on. I would imagine our 22-person day, our 22-person watching will all switch over to like one or two of you maybe sticking around, but heading over to see the new ICT. His new and improved approach. Apparently he's really selling something new. this new and improved approach, a simpler approach, that'll really get the people coming. Small change in direction here. Change in direction. So as this one forms now, you just want to see it retap it and come lower, and there's your discount box. And if it does and it keeps coming and marches through this one, then you want this one to get retested. We're going to ignore that one for a bit, and we're just going to look at this one. And you're looking for a run into here. So all the time we don't get a body through here, you're looking for a retest here. 2, 1. You don't get that one either. It's in a hurry to get down here. So look for, see if this level gets broken on the downside, or we get this candle here close, a little swing here, and use this candle as support. You want to see range extension, right? So that little tiny range here, we've just extended it. So now you're stuck between, we've did the little pop below here. You want to see this hold price. You don't want to see a body get back through here. And your last line in the sand is you don't want to see one break through here. So now if we're really aggressive and we're starting to come back into this level here. So that, to me, there's no entry in here yet. That's what I wanted, didn't get it. This is what I wanted, didn't get it. Now I'm into a discount, looking for a discount. So they're just waiting for this sell side to get hit. No body below here. Shitty wick to come all the way down there. So now you're looking for this level still and this level. I don't want to see that level get hit now that we've traded below this. So this is the level I want to see get tapped. I'm not going to take it, but I want to see that level get tapped right there. Now I want to see it roll over and come back down to this discount portion. If it runs all the way back up through here again, I start to lose my love for this to go lower. If we start to push all the way back into this one on a close. Right there. Stop right there and start coming lower. Yeah, I'll catch Michael after he's done. Now keep coming. You want that level right there to hold. Hold. Oh, you've already closed above it or on it. It's got to hold. No, we're back up to that one now. We get back up on top of here and look for continuation. And that 800 is back on the boards. 800, 811, 822. We're above it now. Swing low, reverse. Now you want to see this and this hold price and push higher. So I'm going to go long there. So let's see if this holds, and I'm going to be just below here. We've already taken the high there. Right there. It's got to stop right there. No, I don't want to see it come in there. I'm right at the mean threshold, so if it comes and gets me, then wait for something cleaner. I'm really trying to catch the, look at that. I'm really trying to catch the precision here, and the wicks are coming and getting me. With the 1 more minute for news, or 1 more minute for the open. Impulsiveness. That's what it is, impulsiveness. There, look at that. Takes the high now. Right direction, wrong time. There's the 800. There's the 815, 811. Right direction, wrong time. So you could pay yourself there. Now you wait. Would have been a nice little quick run for those two objectives. So now we want to see if we can get into this, the top portion of this 15-minute city. Is it 15 minute or hourly? Oh, it's a BISI, and it's hourly. I'd love to see that hold right there and reverse on us. But if we get back through here, we're looking for the top of the 822. Morning, Joe Mac. Yeah, it's too choppy right now for 9:30. Yes, hold. Hold. This is 9:30. 9:30. 9:32. It's bottom of the hour. How's our oil doing? Aren't you glad you didn't take that, Craig? Change of direction. Keeps on coming. Low's taken. Body closes below it. You come back up inside it. Find support. Keep pushing lower. looking for that 50% right there. Old high gets checked, start pushing, break this candle here to the upside and use it for support to keep pushing higher. And what's our gold up to? What's my next one for 4-banger? And away she goes. There's the 822. Discount box. Waiting to buy the crude dip. So now we're digging into our 4-hour upside objective we were looking for. So now I'm looking for 862. Keep your eyes on 862. 862 and then 873. Five-minute. I like this. We have a nice little pop-up above here. Come back inside this candle and start running higher on a 5-minute chart. Nice. 5-minute was a really nice entry there. Right off the mean threshold. Like you couldn't ask for a nicer entry than right there at 773. That's a beautiful entry right there. That's precision, man. You can't ask for nicer than that. What a nice entry. We have a change in direction. Wait for 12 seconds. Stay on the horse here. If that's objective's not going to get hit, be prepared to watch right here to see why that's not getting hit. Change here. Get a body through here. Look at this retest here. You should have had your stop loss hit by now if you're chasing these specific PD arrays data points. You should have had your, and you're moving your stop loss up accordingly. You would have, you should have got hit. And if you're seeing this and you see that close below that, you definitely should have had your stop loss or your take profit closed. If it gets back through here, get back in sync with it. You have overlap here now. You've got a SIBI, a BISI. There's the retest. Come lower. If you get through it, then look for higher prices. Look for this range to extend and to start reaching back into this 4-hour construed code again. And you may not like the idea of this switching up on you. You think, no, I can't keep chasing. This is in the weeds. It's moving too quick. I don't want to keep changing my mind all the time. What's your higher time frame objective? If you have a higher time frame objective and you're willing to wait through all this, then wait. Here's your discount SIBI here again. You have to wait for a structure breakdown in here. So I'll leave your stop loss down here and let it keep running higher. But you got to be prepared for it to run through here and show you already that it's changing direction. You've come back and retested it. It's already ran through this level on the close, ran back through it. So now you're saying I'm stuck inside this range. You've got a SIBI here that wants to get validated to go higher, and this one here wants to hold it and go lower. So now there's the battle back and forth. You have to ask yourself, which one are you willing to support based on a higher time frame premise? If you still want to go higher, you want to see that level give way. And if you're still in it, then you just go, yeah, I'm willing to endure all the run back and forth into here. It's just noise. It's just trying to throw you off. It's just the horse spinning and jumping around. I still got my objective for a higher time frame. That's cool too. That's patience that you'll develop over time. So if we get a retest at this level, if you're out, you can get retested back in here. Right there, and you're looking for a continuation on the upside. So now if we get, as soon as we get this high taking, take a portion out. If I can take one or something like that. So now this has been validated. You want to see that provide pressure. This you don't want to see get broken on the downside on a close. Otherwise you're back inside here again. And it didn't. So you want to see that keep pushing higher now. And not stalling. Get some legs. Get out of dodge. So again, we're looking for that 862. So now I don't want to see this level or this level give way. And if it's choppy, you're going to see me just get chopped up inside here. So you see if that fails, and then this fails, then we're looking for this low, and I'll take my stop. And your absolute discipline would have been, we entered in here, it came back down. As soon as it broke that rejection block, pay yourself there. Take the high, pay yourself. But we're looking for your higher time frame to ignore the noise. If that's your higher time frame objective, then stick with it and let it run. See if it runs there. Yeah, I don't like it either, the D. It's too much waffling going on in there, eh? I'll take one out of there. See how many times you bashed around on this level? Still held inside here, the Bissy though. Wick's doing some damage, but the bodies are holding. So now, now we've got this Bissy Sibby overlap. We'll see if this Sibby holds. If that doesn't hold, then that first presentation for value gap is my last line in the sand for going higher. You can see how it starts to get all this chop in here. If it's got intent, you want to see it just bounce and go. All this chop is not what we're looking for, obviously. It's the bottom of the civvy now. Get some legs and start running. Back up into this Bissy again. Now I don't want to see this get retested down here. It's done its thing down here. If it gets me back to break even right there, I'll out. Now I'll wait for a cleaner setup. If it takes off now, I don't care. I just wait for a cleaner setup, which is what I'm doing here. So you break even. And I'm looking for this level right in here to hold again. This just came back inside the Sibby still. at a place we're expecting price to hold. If it traded through it and then closed on it, you would have to take the loss because that's just the indication we want to go lower. So we'll wait for this candle here to the left get taken on the upside. I need to blub about now. There's the retest. Now we'll go for a 1 there. Now my stop loss is going to go just below this BISI now. It's been worked. I don't want to see it get worked again. There's the mean threshold. Hold price. Go higher. If you start to shenanigans and start to dick around inside here again, I'm done. That's it. Snap off and get going. Let's start going to a higher time frame here. And I'm just below mean threshold of this candle. So if we start to cut through here again, it's been worked, right? So this would be that wick. I'm demanding precision. And if it comes and gets me, then that little bit of profit I took on that 1, it's going to offset that loss there. So there, you're done. Stop dicking around inside the BISI. Let's go. Get out of there. There she be. Now I'm going to get myself in a, I'm demanding that price or this price. I don't even want it to come back through there. That's why I'm at break even now. And that's just hit my premium. So I've only got 1 on. Take your money. You got your level. I got my level. So now we're look. The next level I'm looking for is 873. If it hits it, it hits it. Take your money and run. Wait for another trade setup. Oh my God. That was a sloppy try. Sloppy, but it got there. All right. So now, because it's so choppy in here right now, we've hit the consequent encroachment of the 4-hour. Now I want to see if we get a big drive here now for this rejection block at 873. Or we're going to come back for our macro. We've got a macro beginning now at 10 o'clock or 9:30, 9:50 here, sorry. And let's see if that pushes higher. Gets through here. There's nothing in here for me for the continuation. I just wanted to see that hold and this hold. It did, albeit choppy. It held, hit our objective. And now I don't see any reversal here. This probably got more continuation to the upside, but I don't see a reversal here. So just sit back and wait for something clean. It's almost plum time. I can't change our mascot into a plum, so I'm going to stick with the carrot. Stick with the carrot. I don't want to start changing my my carrot to eating plums. That would be the next upside objective right here is what I'm looking for. Immediate rebalance. Let's see if we can get below this little swing point here. We can get below this and use this first presentation fair value gap along with this little breaker here that takes out these highs. If we can use that as support to go lower, then I'd like to see that happen and this turn into a nice big wick. But we're already through the mean threshold of this on the 4-hour. So nothing, it just keeps telling me we have stronger upside than we do downside right now. Stronger upside than down. Bodies are respecting the high here of this candle. We got validated right there. We came back, found some, the bodies found support at it. The mean threshold wasn't even tapped. This order block grouping here, this little breaker, we came back, retested it. And now we're pushing higher still. And that's my rejection block I'm looking for right here. And we're waiting for a reversal. This will be a great little 10 o'clock reversal. And then a hunt for all this stuff down here. There's the carrot. You are now considered munched. Is that quite there yet? Sorry, no, it is not quite there yet. Let me move the carrot to the level it needs to be. 873. Right there. Now you're into the carrot. Okay, now so there's your rejection block. So now I want to see how it acts inside this wick. So you take this wick and you split it into quarters. Like this. And then we're going to take our quarters. And we're going to watch and see what the sensitivity we have at the first 25% of that wick. And you want to see, if you're looking for a reversal, you want to see a fair value gap forming in or around this 25 to 50% range. 25% would be ideal. We see a little pop up in here, come back down, give us a little fair value gap, trade through it, use it as support to run for discount box, and then through the discount, break market structure, run lower. That's if you want to get lower. Yeah, I'm with you, Hadi, still waiting. Shouldn't say I'm with you. I've been trading a couple of times, but yeah, I'm waiting for a better setup now. Let's see if this rejection block holds. And we're just shy of that 75 or that 25% of that wick. Now, weakness would be just to pop into this and be in that 25% and see a reversal setup occurring in here right at time and price, which is 10 o'clock. Next 2 minutes, we see a 10 o'clock turn here for a Tibbs turn at 10. Then look for your breaker to get taken. So if you have this, change in direction, breaker gets taken, support, retest the breaker, then you've got market structure shift, a fair value gap, and a continuation for a run lower. So that's a nice little tap into rejection block. Immediate rebalance right here. So we treat this like a fair value gap. Treat this like a fair value gap. Market structure shift, breaker, fair value gap, retest, retest, lower. First order block to the left, this guy right here. See it close below here. Nice little carrot this morning. I like that. So now I'm looking for, see if we can get back through this SIBI here. I'm going to put that right there. I want to see us get through here, use this as support, and aim for this candle. Let's wait and see if we get a close below this candle right here. Then you're looking for right here, institutional order flow entry drill. So we've got a body that is closed below the last down close candle, but not actually the low. So we're waiting for a body to get down below here. That's more of that advanced stuff you've got to be studying to see. The body gets below the close, comes back, retests it, comes lower. Those of you who are really into take it and run, you're not worried about the wick, you just want to see the close get taken below and run. That's more of a risky type trade. Is it bouncing off of a higher time frame than you're expecting? Yes. Do we have immediate rebalance, creating a turn point? Do we have this first little candle to the left, which is our bearish candle? Do we have a body trading below it just yet? Not yet. So you still wait. And it's choppy, so let's wait for a good market structure shift now. So far it's turning into what we want as a reversal. Or whether or not we get continuation here, it depends on whether or not we have a market structure shift and this SIBI get taken on the downside. And we've got overlapping arrays that gives us confluence that this would be a nice support area to see further downside prices. So just watch it manifest now. Don't chase it. Just watch it. Just watch it. So now we're getting a body closing below that candle. And then you start saying, okay, well, if it closes below here and closes below this one, then I'm not worried about that one. I'm looking at this candle, which pretty much brings us back into that one anyway. There, now see how we're closed below it, but we have not closed below this one. So that one's still fair game. Watch for a tap of the low, the wick, the open, or sorry, the close, and then the mean threshold. You don't want to see this candle's body get taken on the upside, so that's a nice little tap right there, come lower. That one supports this one to come lower. If you bust through that one, look for the mean threshold. If that gives way, we're getting a retest of this imbalance above us. You're coming back inside this range, then look for this candle to provide support to come back in here and aim for this level here. You want that to be a bull trap right there. I'll be right back. Just watching, looking at these prunes and this coffee's working for me. I'll be right back. right, I'm back. Make sure you guys can hear me. Yes, you can. Good. And now word from our sponsor. Prunes, plums, brought to you by Poopery, bringing freshness from the failed trades. Get yours today, anyways. Derek, you're a killer. So we're through this level's mean threshold. See that? It's now support for premium level. Now you want to see that hold, roll over and come lower, and it's got to get back through here. If it breaks this on the upside, we're back to hunting for 25-50% and the old high on the 4 hour. So now here's the interesting thing is if you just traded this on a 5-minute chart, let's say, and you didn't get caught up in all the noise that you're seeing here in the 1-minute chart, and they constant keep changing direction, and you stayed in this chart. Let's say you bought this right here at the 5-minute, and you just stayed in the 5-minute chart to avoid some of this noise. You'll see some of this retracement, and you think, as long as I stay, my stop loss stays down here, and I reach for my higher time frame objective, hold highs, that's all I want, and I'm done for the day. I don't see any change in direction against me here. I'm still looking for higher prices. You stay in this and avoid all this noise. Again, remember, we're just showing you how to see the markets on a 1-minute chart. And as you understand this on a 1-minute chart, you'll understand all time frames. And you'll see the difficulty of trading this on a 1-minute level is you're inside these small little ranges to try and hunt for liquidity and hunt for quick little trade grabs. But on a higher time frame, you'd hold it longer and you'd hold it through all this noise here. But if you're like super sniping, you're just trading these quick little ranges to try and make your money work for you harder. That's all. So some of you are on higher time frames and say, oh man, you just keep getting taken in and you keep going in and keep going out. Too many trades. That's trading way too much for me. That's fine. That's just not your trading style. That's not what we're trying to show you anyway. What we're trying to show you is that those levels that you see supported are the same kind of levels you're going to be looking for when you're looking at a 5-minute chart, a 1-hour chart. It doesn't matter what chart you're on. This is just a smaller expression of those larger and higher time frames. That's all. That's all it is. So the more you understand this, if you're getting frustrated by this, then you're trading it instead of studying it. Stop trading it and just study it, because you'll see the same thing happening on all these other time frames. And all the other markets, everything you trade, I don't care what you're in banks, commodities, whatever, stocks, bonds, it's the same damn thing. So what you're running here on a 1-minute chart, if you're frustrated by this, you got the wrong perspective on how you're studying it. You're getting frustrated because you're not understanding the different levels that we're looking for support at, which are the same kind of levels you'd be looking for in 1 hour, 15-minute. See how that level's still holding price, consequent encroachment. This has not been validated. There's a small swing here. That level, you want to see that a body break above that if you want to go higher, and you want to see this level give way for range extension. Consequent encroachment is holding. You want to see this give away on the downside. This mean threshold, go and look for breaking market structure to the downside again. Again, it's not super clean, but that's what I'd be looking for. So now you see how we've gone from discount to premium. And the only discount one I can see right here is we've traded above it. We've come back inside it here, ran from discount to premium, back to discount. Now I want to see this level right here at 1080 or 84.7. Get closed below, take out this mean threshold, then I'm expecting this range to extend. And this to be like a bounce and come lower. And you're still between premium and discount inside the larger range here. So in the smaller range, in terms of smaller range, I'm looking for that little candle to the left right here. Gets taken, found support, went to the premium, came back, found support. You got to see it get taken on the downside if you want it to come lower. And you want to see this get taken to the upside if you want this to go higher. So watch that level and watch the data point. See how much it gets used to reach for the next one. If it blasts through it, then look for this level from underneath to get supported to come lower. There you go. I can bet you Hadi is patiently waiting for his optimum A+ setup. He is well spritzed with his cologne. There's a waft of potpourri and patience in the air. Mean threshold, see that candle and the mean threshold? They both get hit, but no bodies below them yet, so just wait. Daniel's sitting on Hadi's knee, spritzing with his dad's cologne, learning all about patience. And Hadi's like, time for school, kid. They should be off to school by now. Monday. Everybody's back to school now, aren't they? I can see his kid walking into school. He's all strutting. And the kids go, hey, Daniel, why do you smell so different? He goes, it's patience. It's patience, my friends. He's strutting around like Bart Simpson through the school. All the other kids are like, he smells so good. What is that? Did he steal his dad's cologne? No, it's patience by Hadi. I got this mental picture of him strutting around in school like Bart Simpson. Like, oh yeah, me and my dad made some change today. I made lunch money. He'll be sitting in school, in high school, with his computer, and his friends would be like, oh, I didn't bring any lunch money. And he'll be like, oh, stand by. I'll get that for you. All right, there you go. There's some lunch money for you. And then he'll have this whole trading club at lunchtime at school, teaching all his friends, hey, man, I'll show you how to make some cash. Start up his own financial lunchtime finance club, making more than the teachers before the end of the school year. He'll have school teachers. I can see it already. School teachers all sitting in there. They're in there with their lunch bags and stuff. Where are you guys going? The principal is sitting in the office all by himself. All the teachers running down to the cafeteria to sit around Daniel as he shows everybody how to make some money. Oh, we'll deal with your retirement, sir. Yeah, I could do that for you. Everybody sit around here. He's got his little projector out, projecting on the wall. Look at the markets here. Notice this break in market structure here. All the teachers taking notes. All right, everybody back to school. That'll be your kid, Hadid. That's how I picture your kid's future. See this mean threshold here now? See how we're kind of bouncing on it? Nice. Use it now. Go open, close, start going lower, look for a hunt on the here. Remember that level we said we want to see it taken out? We trade through it, we come back into it, that mean threshold layer right there, and then you're starting to push lower. You're through this mean threshold now, you come back into it. I want to see that push for the rejection block again. See how that rejection block's holding on the higher time frame we were aiming for? That was a precise level we're looking for. Then you're looking for that reversal, immediate rebalance. Coming back into the immediate rebalance right here. And now we're looking for a continuation. So yeah, so far we're finding support for a level we wanted to find to hit. And we're looking for support for the narrative for it to come back lower into this big ass SIBI we got sitting right here that we've now traded above right there. So you're looking for the first, now the new higher time frame objective would be right here at 822. And then you're looking for this BISI to get tapped. So 822, 811, and 800. Remember those ones on the way up? They're now the ones that we want to find support on the way down to go higher. If we break through them, we're looking for a deeper run into this level, and we want to see if this breaker here gets taken to the downside, then we have a market structure shift, and we're looking for a deeper run inside that SIBI all the way down to 670. So the next one would be like the consequent encroachment of that. You take the quarters, break it up into quarters, that giant SIBI right there, break it up into quarters. So there's lots of little data points you have to look for. So far, our narrative is working out perfectly for continuation. So now we just wait for this market structure shift to occur, and you remain in sync and keep on lower. $23,855. Right from the mean threshold there. Good for you, Hans. Hans is by himself, also known as Han Solo. I've been short since 10 a.m. body close on the 30-second inversion very good. It's been painful. From the 10 o'clock? Oh, you've been short from here on the 30-second inversion. Let's have a look and see where Ollie got in. 10 o'clock, 30-second inversion. Unless you're looking at this 10:01. If you got in off of here, where's your inversion? Off of here? Ah, okay. Off this BISI. You got short here. And he's like, oh, it's been painful. You get through it right here, and he feels, finally I get a little breather. Finally it takes out this low. Oh, more breather. That's good. Retest this. Keep coming lower. Watch for a retest at this level here. Body broke below this immediate rebalance. Yeah, I'm with you now. Good for you, Ollie. Hi, guys. I'm out. I took that rundown, not much, but enough for today. See you tomorrow. Good for you, Joe Mack. Well done, buddy. That's good. That's a good, Ollie, because you had to endure this run back up, and you say, that's my go, no go zone, right? I don't want to see it break through that. Otherwise, my upside objective of that 4-hour rejection block means it's going to go higher. So yeah, that's okay. You have to endure that. It's been kind of crappy, but hey, it's as long as your stop loss is sitting above there and you're saying that's my line in the sand, I'm allowing it to come back there. If you're really bold, you can load more on there to go lower. But as soon as it gets back through that level again, you get a little bit more breather. You go, okay, good. I'm back in sync. I just need this little immediate rebalance and this breaker here. that takes out this little high, if that's a swing point. Otherwise, you go, it's a mitigation block. I don't care how you define it. You still want to see this get taken on the downside. It does. Come back, find support at it. You haven't had that just yet. So I'd like to see it just tap that once. We've got a body below this one now. So if you get that, great. Otherwise, just a retest in here is fine by me. I'm going to short right there. I'll take a short right there just as a retest in this. And stop loss will go just above here. Now I'm looking for, so you pay yourself there. Always pay yourself at the next low. Only got one on, so we're safe. We get a continuation here. Looking for 800. The first presentation for a rally gap on the 30-second. I'm on a 30-second chart. So let me go back to a 1 minute chart here. So I have a market structure shift here now, and I have a market structure shift here. So you got to be above. You want to see this get retested, or this, the max retested. This SIBI now, it becomes, now that you've traded below it, it becomes all valuable, all potential target for or retest to go lower. Stronger, the more if you just tap the bottom of it, weaker as you start to dig into it. So your stop loss should be just above it. We're inside this one here now. Oops. I'll take another one there. Double SMT inversion. Well, I'm glad you used that SMT to your advantage, or Ollie. Oh, your stop loss was just up here. You were getting a good squeeze there. I can see why you were sweating that out. Ah, 50% of the regular trading hour. Yeah, I don't have that on my thing today. Oh, probably because my this isn't super clean this morning, but I am liking this breaker and this mitigation block to see if those two overlappers can hold price. We should probably put the carrot down here. We don't want to motivate it to come too high just yet. Let's give it a little sniff of the carrot. Come down this way. Okay, that's my my point. So my rule is if I close above that, I'm out. Or it runs quickly and takes my stop, then I'm out. But that's it. And see how this candle's coming up into that wick now? So I look at that wick and I think 50%. I don't want to see more than that. See, it's already digging into it. So it's not hitting perfect data points for my liking, but we got to see some speed getting down here. The 4-hour lows at 7:30, live 50%. So it's a great target. Wanted some speed though. Look at the 5-minute and 15-minute. Yeah, we've come right into that mean threshold of the 5-minute candle. And you've got a low taken and you got a fair value gap here. So this could just turn around and start going. Next price leg higher, which is what that looks like in 2.5 minutes. See how we traded above it? I'm out of my price. I'm out. We've closed above it. Sorry, Ollie, I'm not with you anymore, man. I'm looking for this to go along now. Good quality. That mean threshold's holding price, and we got a change in direction here below the swing point. So I'm only back on your side there, Ollie. If you close below 831 on a close and take out this swing point here. Okay, right off that 930. The 15-minute chart. Oh yeah. Yeah. Look at that. Consequent encroachment. Snap off of that. Good call, Hadi. Good call, man. Well done. Well done. Now you want to see this upside get taken there. Get back in sync with it. Watch this get taken to the upside and use this inversion or this, it's not an inversion. Yeah, it's an inversion. So we want to see this immediate rebalance get taken to the upside now. And then we look for continuation. Right into the rejection block again on the 5-minute. Right into the consequent encroachment again. You want to see this little bull trap, this next one to let go. So wait for this whole range to get cleared first continuation. Yeah, it was. It's a perfect on the higher time frame. Holy smokes, beautiful little optimum trade entry reversal. Got to keep your eyes on all the other time frames too, right? But we saw right here, we're like, oh, I'm on the wrong side of that. If that starts trading through that, I'm on the wrong side of it. So we are on the wrong side of it. Now I want to see if we can get back on the right side of it. There's the first tap. You could take one there. Looking for a range extension off of his candle here. I'm going to wait for the high to get taken. Come on, let's start climbing now. There you go. There's the high taken. Looking for the next 900. Still no body above here yet. See how we're coming all the way back into this candle? It's mean threshold right there. Right on that spot. Now it's eating up on that. I'm not bullish now. I'm bearish inside this range. You want to see a body get above here. It didn't do it. Just ran out the liquidity there. Quickly turned 8 through that candle. It's eating through all 3 of these now. Because your parent breaker, this run that takes out this low and this low. Back to this candle's mean threshold. Want to see if we get some support right here and come lower now. Keep coming. I've got no real sorry, I've got no real change in direction other than key levels I want to see supported, broken. Now I'm finding support to come lower. So I'm inside this range. You see 10 or 11 o'clock take a run on this low. And see if you get a run on this breaker or a run on this fair value gap on a close. Like in other words, aim for the carrot and see if this gets supported to continue coming lower at 11 o'clock. See if we take out these relative equal lows below us. If not, look at the support on this candle. I look for the next price leg higher. If we get back through 868 on the close, look for the high, find support above that premium box again. That's got to get a close above there. Find support at it and keep coming. Then that would be my next price leg higher. If it continues to bounce off of here, come back down, look for a hunt on downside liquidity. Looking for 831 and 824. 868. See, I just closed above it. 868. Come down, give this a little kiss right here. 866. You can come all the way down to 863. 866 would be nice to see this stay open and just keep popping up higher now. If I get below 863. 863 is right there. There's 863. Now you're going to fill this in, or you're going to start pushing higher from 863. Got to get on top of that consequent encroachment here now. See how it's really supporting price. Bounce, bounce, bounce is an interesting little data point. So now it's rolling through. If it takes this out here in this little tiny imbalance, along with this market structure shift, then I'm not quite so bullish yet. You're back to inside this range. Push hard if you want to get through there. Good. 17 seconds. You want to see that close right there above that box. Two, one. Good. Tap it. Go long there. Follow the rules. Stop loss will go just below the main threshold here, or sorry, the rejection block here. I want to see this candle hold, and I want to see this candle hold. I haven't really got a body above here yet, but I do like this now that we've retested it again. We've got a little close above it. Mean threshold of this candle. Consequent encroachment right there. Just start leaving now. Really positive if we just see that accelerate through here now. Just come back to that consequent encroachment. This will be my last trade. And then I'm going to go see my mom. I'm going to go see my dad. See how it's just coming back into that area? Not acting the way you want it to act. I want to see this start accelerating out of here, or I'm not interested in holding this. D, you're long as well? Good man. I'm on the same page, buddy. I'm going to pay myself one there. Thank you. No, I don't want to see it come back into this reject this consequent encroachment again now. Let her run. That consequent encroachment is all you want to see now. I don't want to see it come back and get into some sloppy price action here. I just want to see that it start accelerating through there. This candle's been validated now, so it's high. It's consequent encroachment of the wick. It's open. Its mean threshold are all data points I'm interested in seeing price hold and how it acts inside those. And tell me whether or not it's going to come back through and take my stop. But you put some money in your pocket right now. Get ready for going break even. Now come back and find some support. Give me a fair value gap above a high. Or just tap this, leave this portion open and go. There we go. Get above that high now. Close above that candle. We'll go risk-free now. Give that a little tap and go. I don't want to see a full fill of that. There's a tiny little imbalance down here too. Just want to see this, tap this and go. Leave that little section open. There you go. Go, go, go. Institutional order flow entry drill. That would be your A level. This is A plus right here if it just leaves. If it just takes off and cleans out that high with a nice bold candle. Institutional order flow entry drill. Then you're down to your D, your B and C. There you go. There's the full D fill. That's a rebalance of that little busy right there, right on that high. That's it. I want to see it go lower than that. The D's like really tight. I'm out. I'm not taking anything past that. You've paid yourself a partial, and you can see the specific data points I'm looking at here that you want to see. No more that. So now I can take this and I'm going to move it right to the bottom of that because I don't want to see it get lower than here. We've done our thing down here now. You've tapped these equal highs. You've filled that fair value gap. You've left a small, tiny portion open here. If you start coming back into this candle's mean threshold, I'll close the trade out. Just because those are specific data points I'm looking at, so I'll just close that out if we come back in there because it's mucking around, not doing what I want it to do. And then I'll leave. And so will I. I'm out. That's it for me. I'm done like dinner. So that little trade there, you make your little bit of cash off of that. And now we're, see how it's coming back through that level? Not what we wanted. That's why you get out. All right. That's it for me, you guys. I'm out. I'm having I'm going to go see the fam. So I hope you guys enjoyed your little trades today. Look, see, there's that BISI you got there. See how we're traded above a high. The BISI's created. We've traded below. We're coming back into it now. And I expect to see that come lower and look for a run back inside this range. If it runs back through that level on a close, then wait for this to get taken out on the high. But anyway, that's it for me. And don't forget, you still got upside objectives to reach for yet. So if we're just staying on really, really tight data points, then right there is where you want to see 880 hold. Wait for this 877 or 887 to break with a full body, come back, tap it, and go. And let it continue going higher. But until tomorrow, my friends, I will see you tomorrow. Thanks again for everything. Like, subscribe if you're into this stuff. If you're not, I appreciate your time for popping in. It's always good to have people pop in just to see what we're doing here. We don't hit home runs every single time, but we just try to stay on the horse, man. You'll see me take hits. You'll see me take wins. The objective is to stay on the horse, focus on your optimum trade entry strategy that you use, and see how this specific data points are very, very clear. When they're there, they're left like bomber. You can catch some amazing trades. So I hope it helps. If it's not, then there's plenty of people out there that may give you what you need for your trading strategies. But until then, thank you very much for tuning in, you guys. Thanks very much, and I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow